Hello there, and welcome to another SOS reading. I hope you're doing well out there. Before we get into your reading, I want to find out how Spirit is currently helping you in your life that you need to be aware of. All right, let's see. Wow, okay. Oh, life is speeding up. Ooh, so let it shine. Wow, I am seeing a thing of acceleration when it comes to putting you in a place of more power or feeling empowered. Yes, things are going to be speeding up in the direction that you want it to go in. So there's a lot of positive momentum moving forward. And you could be assured that you can, have your head held high. Don't shy away from, compliments or recognition. This is a time where you are just really owning, an aspect of yourself that is ready to be shown to yourself, to the world, because you have gone through a powerful transformation. And your ability to let go of things is really profound, and it's only helping you accelerate turning anything in the past or maybe even recent, that was a disappointment or a challenge into some type of power and beauty. You can count on that. All right. Now, let's find out what your SOS messages are and what Spirit wants you to know when it comes to your current situation. This is also, a general reading. However, it is someone's oracle messages. So either it's going to resonate for the most part or it won't, but hopefully it does. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So whether you're, in a place of wanting to attract some type of love, you are in the position of creating. So Spirit is helping you with getting things, amped up here. A positive momentum and acceleration moving forward. And as long as you can stay in the moment, right? Don't get distracted with, the past and the future. That's always going to, linger around. Just take your time to enjoy the simple things that you love and adore right now in your life, because you are in this place of not having to do anything. Just enjoy your time. It's like you've arrived perfectly right at this right moment. And yes, you can count on yourself with Spirit creating something beautiful and new. What else? Time to collaborate. Okay, this is a time where Spirit is gifting you ideas, people. Maybe there's something about you staying focused too when it comes to the things that could build upon your dreams. I'm sensing a sense of like magician energy that's going on with you. So there's going to be things that may pop out to you, and you're going to notice it more when you are in the present moment, because it will speak to you or it won't speak to you. Now, yes, there may be another person or a few people involved, but it is time to go ahead and join others, right? You're in this place of, it's like Spirit wants you to stand out for a reason. This is the thing. You were designed to stand out. You were designed to be distinct on purpose, so others can either be inspired by you or feel, that they want to follow in your footsteps in some way, shape, or form. But you do need to believe that your dreams are coming true as long as you open up to how it's being delivered to you. And that's the thing. We don't have to focus on too much of that because Spirit is in control of that. All you got to do is just remain, positive about your current circumstances. What else? Now I am sensing a little bit of water sign, fire sign, and earth sign coming through. Wow, you got the Ace of Cups here. Feeling rewarded abundantly. Okay, so look what you're attracting. You're attracting great fulfillment, and it's coming from a very divine source. And that's what you need to really focus on and be appreciative about, because you've been putting out good intentions. You've been doing things for the most part as positive as you can. And this is your reward. This is a time for you to come into a period of feeling fully alive, fully abundant, so abundant that you can give your time or your energy to others when you feel that, the need to, or that you want to. The Ace of Cups signifies some type of fulfillment in love, a fulfillment in a spiritual quest or spiritual wisdom as well. And we're really at peace. So there's a lot of peace and contentment here because we have an overflow. So with this Ace of Cups comes an infinite supply. It's not being cut off. So we do, well, that card just flew right at me. We have a water sign. Okay, let's see what this Ace of Cups wants to say here. Calling in your soulmate. Stay optimistic about your love life. Okay. So, this could mean a romantic connection as far as a soulmate, or it can mean maybe a family member that you're calling in, or a friend. But a lot of you may resonate absolutely with staying optimistic when it comes to, your love life or relationships, that offer you, a sense of renewal, a sense of nourishment, because there's a sense of reciprocity too. So let's see, your prayers and your affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. Now, this is interesting that it's saying bring you together, because I see this card that says time to collaborate, and notice these puzzles coming, the pieces of the puzzles coming together here. Look what you're attracting. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. If that's what you are desiring or seeking, you will get it at the most perfect time. Now, some of you, you're not really sensing or seeking maybe something romantic, but you may be seeking, a connection, a deep connection here that you feel that you can stay dedicated to and thrive. Ooh. All right. And I am getting a message that it's safe for you to open up. What else? Heaven is doing what heaven needs to do to protect you, your energy, your possessions, the people that you love. So don't worry. Just take opportunities as they come. Oh, look at that. Okay, that card is wanting to say something here. Courage. We might not be feeling so courageous at this time. You know what? That's okay, though. That always creeps up, especially because, look at this. Divine forces, God, Jesus, the universe is helping you stay strong, to feel powerful, to feel, that you do have some type of wisdom or knowledge or gift that is warranted, that is wanted, that is needed. So Spirit is definitely giving you a situation and a position in life to continue carrying your light. Oh my goodness. In the midst of maybe darkness, right? And I want you to notice that someone is like trying to cling to this person here. And this is exactly what's happening. They're trying to cling on to your light, but have courage when it comes to great discernment, right? Don't allow people or something to be greedy for your time, your energy, or your emotions. If it's not worth it, it's not worth it. But there is something that is far better just on the horizon here. Okay. And yes, we need courage to, for some, this person could even be an old self, right? That we are leaving behind, one that may have been intimidated or timid or scared, but not anymore. Now, this card came out a little bit challenging here. So I do feel that, You've got to really focus on your strengths, not your weaknesses. Let's see what this card is. Oh, yeah, look at that. Letting go. Oh, my gosh. See, you're letting go of something here that is not in harmony with your frequency anymore. And that's a good thing, actually, because look at where you're attracting. Yeah, have courage to let go of ideas or people that don't serve you. Listen to the wisdom of your body too. If you're feeling tense or stressed out, take a moment, rest, slow down, relax. Now, if you are feeling drained by another person's energy, that means that you need to take care of yourself too. And that, yes, they may be harboring on some type of, negative energies, or they may even have like negative entities attached to them. And this is why Spirit is doing what Spirit can to help protect you, your energy. And also you need to protect your energy and be aware of it too, right? So you do that by holding your faith. Your faith is the invisible shield that protects you from anything negative or things that want to maybe disrupt what God is about to bless into your life. Because that's what happens. When you're about to get a big blessing from the heavens, there will be other forces that will try to distract that, right? But they don't hold any power here. I do feel like a sense of karmic justice going on here, where since you've taken the high road in something, of course, heaven is adjusting things, divine justice, karmic balance, whatever you want to call it. But the only thing you got to do is just have courage of, really not worrying or giving any more of your time or your energy to those people or ideas that just really don't deserve your time and your energy. Whether they see your worth or not, it doesn't matter. Heaven sees your worth. Heaven is guiding you into a position here where you will have acceleration and opportunities, where you can flourish and thrive. Also, I feel some of you might even feel guilty here about letting go and moving on. But you've got to, it's not about people pleasing. If you find that you're saying or doing anything to people please, and I don't mean to trigger you in any way, we do that as sensitive souls, empaths, light workers, but this is where we get strong. We get strong with knowing our own identity, our own boundaries, what and who is worthy of you. You are moving up. You are in a divine plan, and it's all being orchestrated by heaven. What else? And, don't think too far into the future. This is why it's so important to be in the state of attraction or in the state of present moment, because you'll start to get insight. You'll start to get revelations. You'll start to notice things that will really speak to you, guide you. Okay, we got this card of selling out. Look at that. This is like this old self. Or, I was getting something about not feeling bad for wanting to move on to better things or situations because your own self here. You're not going to settle. So I see this selling out as, something that we just need to be aware of in this time and moment. It's not saying that you have sold out or that you will. But this situation here could be a debris that's surrounding you here, right? An old energy or an energetic core that could be attaching itself to you. So let's get more about this selling out. What do you want the viewer to know about this selling out? See, you know what I get so much? Yes. I was talking about karmic justice, karmic balance. Yes. Some people have sold out. They have sold their soul to something less than what they really deserve. You are not one of those souls. So this is why Spirit is saying, keep following your own destiny, your own path right now. it is time for you to flourish. It is not time for you to be around or feel that you have to do anything with some type of old energy that has sold out. It's like baggage, you know? And I am getting, someone that was really greedy here. And it's interesting because I get this energy someone who's greedy, and earlier I was saying don't let others be greedy for your time and your attention, and that also means we've got to take care of our own mind and spirit, not allow it to our thinking about them to consume, because that's that negative energy, those negative forces that like to linger around, because you hold such great light. But don't be mistaken, your light will outshine and maybe even burn some of those, negative forces here. Okay, what's important for the viewer to know about this selling out spirit? Okay. Falling fast. Love happens quickly, but don't lose yourself in the process. Okay, this might be a warning, and there may have been, a situation where we have learned, right? Whether it was like, a romantic relationship, a friendship, something where if it was too much too quickly, there was a lesson, that we had to endure. Because the thing is spirit, heaven, God, Jesus, the heavens work a lot slower than negative forces, right? And it's not to say all of it is negative, but if something is fleeting and over consuming and too powerful right at that beginning moment, we have to pay attention to that. And this is something that you have learned here, or you have seen, or you're picking this up, whether you're observing it through others. Things that go too fast, fleeting moments, right? Where we end up losing our own spirit or soul, right? And this is the path that you have turned your back on. Patience is the key, because the thing is heaven works a little bit slower, but the thing is it's very precise, and it's always on time, at the right time. What else? And also, you don't have to feel, take this if it resonates, you don't have to feel responsible if you weren't able to help guide or help another evolve or get enlightened in some way. That, you can only do so much. God has a plan. Heaven has a plan. The angels are there to help too. They want you to take every moment from this point forward and see it as sacred. See that you are in the spiral of great manifestation here, of something good. Self-love too. The Ace of Cups really represents the need or the confirmation of self-love. We're doing things on our own time. We're doing things to take care of ourselves and surrounding ourselves with things that nourish us, whether it's flowers or the food, the people, the environment, on purpose, because you deserve it. Discover your life purpose. See? Some of you have. Some of you, you're about to discover your life purpose, or something that will really, change something up for you for the good here. So there's a lot more going on than meets the eye. Have the courage to continue letting go of anything or anyone. And if that means you need to spend some time alone, well, that's way better than surrounding yourself or being consumed, of others' ideas or situations or expectations. Now, expectations can be a little bit difficult too. So I would say, you too may need to just Stay patient with yourself and don't expect yourself to be perfect, because it's not about perfection. It's just about progress. As long as you're making progress, you know you're on the right track. So congratulations for being right on track, right on time. You're showing up for yourself, and that is the most important thing that you can do, is show up for yourself. Even if others don't see or believe or want to join you, it doesn't matter, because heaven will bless you for being so strong, for being so courageous, for not falling victim or fast into situations that are toxic or that hurts the soul. What else? Ooh, love. See, you are ready to let love in any way that it can, right? Love comes in many forms. So try to find those intimate connections, right? Even this person here is, indulging in a time of smelling that rose, right? Love is what creates things. And yes, you're ready to allow nourishment in. Yes, you've been hurt before. You've learned something, though. Don't lose yourself in the process when we're in the midst of something. Now, I do feel that there is a little bit of a warning sign here, because we got this life is speeding up, okay? So you're powerfully attracting something here that, the attraction could be overwhelming. And so you need to just kind of, take it for what it is, but don't allow it to blur you, right? And it's not to say that you can't enjoy it. Enjoy it. But there is something here that we have learned that, taking things slow, is so much sweeter and better. Taking things slow, that's the key. So some type of love is surrounding you, because you are an angel of love yourself. You are an embodiment of what love is. And this is what we need to do, is just be at peace here, because when you're at peace, you allow life, you allow the universe to deliver to you all these things that you deserve, because you took the high road. You didn't sell out. What else? I mean, this letting go, we feel sad about that, but that's okay, right? It's a cycle, and it will cycle out. Keep an open mind. Ooh, okay. Someone's going to come into your life that you may, have never possibly been open to, maybe at this time or before, but that you would have been open to before, but you are now, because you went through some type of transformation. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So keep an open mind. And we were talking about expectations. That word came out. And I think that's another thing, that we all have to learn at times, is to just let go of expectations, even on oneself, because we could even be so hard on ourselves because we expect ourselves to be perfect or to know this and know that. But hey, life is just this about a journey, and it's not about having to figure it all out, right? It's about enjoying the surprises that heaven is gifting to you. So just keep an open mind. And surround yourself, or with ideas that help you sustain keeping an open mind about your situation here. What else? Pay attention to signs. Did I just say pay attention? I don't know. I felt like I was just saying that. Okay, let's get more about that. So yes, we are seeing signs here. And the fact that you're holding this lantern twice is really indicating, that you have internal compass, right? You're always dialed in. When we can move away from distractions, ideas, or people, that try to confuse your own truth, because you already grounded some truth here between you and the divine. So pay attention, because you're getting answers through your environment, through insight. Let's get more too. With this, pay attention to signs. Inner child. Oh, this is like Ace of Cups here. Okay. Pay attention to your inner child. Oh, there's like someone who's out like discovering new things, like a child would. So this is a time where your inner child is wanting some attention here, some adventure, some fun. Now, you may also be receiving signs either about a child to come, or maybe a child that you may have concerns about, and you may be getting, messages that they're okay. But in general, we are in this place of looking at signs that are directing us to either reflect on our inner child or let that inner child come out. And what I see is us being in a place of optimism here, because you've released and let go of something, guilt, shame, worry, whatever, and remembering that you are God's perfect child. And that's that light that is carrying you through any type of darkness, because your optimism and your faith are key right now. What else? Oh, how teachable are you? So time to collaborate, keeping an open mind. I'm getting that we need to just be in a place of having a beginner's mind, right? Try to start anew at every moment. Now, this could get tricky because sometimes that past wants to linger, but maybe we're, not trying to know everything about that rose. Maybe the rose has something to teach you. Because I just get something about your environment. Maybe there's books. Maybe there is a guide or a teacher here that has some valuable information. But we've got to be in the present moment, or in the place of receiving, either by an open mind and an open heart. There's something that you may have started and you gave up on, and that's okay. Sometimes we just go through that. But maybe there's something that you want to try again or relearn. What else? Okay, let me see. So that one did that. Okay, so that one came out in reverse. So that is definitely telling us there's, a sense where we feel the need that we might want to hold back, right? So just pay attention to that, okay? That is coming and stemming from an old energy or energies, or the negative energies that you may have absorbed, right? Because you gave so freaking much. And this is why Spirit is so freaking proud of you. Because you still gave with an open mind and an open heart. You gave your love, you gave your loyalty. And yes, we were in some way, shape, or form getting something in return that wasn't aligned, with what God sees that you deserve. But now, this doesn't mean that you need to hold back. You have talents, you have gifts, you have wisdom. So it is time to share. The turkey spirit is saying, give with gratitude and grace, right? No expectations attached, because what's important right now is intention. When you go to work every day, or you're doing, whether you work, or maybe you have a business, or maybe you are a student, or maybe you're a stay-at-home mom or dad or something like that, give the attention that deserves your attention, just because that's just a nourishing energy, without feeling you need anything with it. And a lot of you do that. But sometimes we get into a little bit of a trap in life, right? Where we have been hurt or disappointed. And so we can question whether or not we want to give again. There's more than enough to give, though. So I do see you coming into a place where you're turning things around when it comes to more balance, harmony, and getting your material needs met in ways that you didn't expect, because you've really released expectations. So you've just harnessed this thing of giving with gratitude and grace. What else? Oh my God, be generous of spirit. Okay, look at the lion coming through. Again, you, spirit, God, Jesus, the heaven, the universe, your ancestors are incredibly proud of you, because you've stepped into a timeline where your ancestors couldn't even get to. So they want you to take time to really enjoy things, because they didn't have the luxury to, maybe have time to smell the roses. Anyhow, be generous of spirit. Spirit is providing you insight, guidance, whatever it is. Just don't hold back. Continue doing your work regardless. Now, not all of you, but some of you might be wondering, what is it that you can be generous of? It's going to be something energetic here. Okay. Now, when you're starting to feel full in all areas of your life, that's when you are feeling more than satisfied and that you can give, right? Maybe it's money or your time for something, or maybe your resources. But don't stop giving or trusting your ability to help or to guide yourself and others. Okay, what else? Because I'm seeing that you're a way shower or a way shower in the making. Rejection. See, look at this. I want you to notice the energetic cord here. Now, this may not be your fault. Now remember, we live in a world right now where we have positive and negative forces, divine energy, evil energy, whatever you want to call it. But you have so much power here to cleanse and clear your own aura or your energy, right? Taking control back by picking up any pieces that we may have left behind in the past where we have felt rejected or hurt. Now, someone may also be feeling rejected by you, and so we've got these energetic strings. Take care of that, right? We're taking care of that. Now some of you might have felt rejected here when it came to your gifts, your abilities, your knowledge. Practice makes perfect. Mastery does not come in one day. You are or becoming a master in your field. This is what heaven, God, wants to really infuse into you. I don't see rejection over here. Rejection is a thing of the past. And you will see that rejection was really divine protection. Because not all deserve, not all deserve you to be generous here as well, right? But you're going to know those energies. You've got this ability, or you will, for great discernment. But you are someone that Spirit has chosen to help, or to be a person of holding light, helping others, come out of their own darkness or their own shadows. What else? Family and tribe. Pay attention to those things that you do feel connected with. Oh my gosh, I just love them. I wasn't expecting the white tiger to come out. I love that. Oh, little coincidences like that just really signify how much heaven is really synchronizing, doing things to synchronize events for you. So yes, you may even have a second chance with, calling in your a tribe, your soul family. Whatever is going on, we are feeling comfortable. That's what you need to do. And that's what I'm saying here. This is what's key about the wisdom of your body. If you feel drained and negative, that's your internal compass saying, you know what, for right now, I just need to redirect my energy, not towards that. Okay. But there are people, whether they're spiritual, animals, people, I just said that, that you have right now, those relationships that you do have, nurture those ones that you want to nurture, but also trust that there is a second chance or some type of reconciliation where we have peace and we are comfortable around the ones that are with us. What else? Okay, Page of Cups. This is interesting. What in the world? Okay, that I didn't even know that Eight of Swords was in this deck here, but this is funny because I feel like, there is this thing about feeling, stuck, or maybe we're just got too much going on in the mind that we're not able to see something here. So we need to be cautious of that. Okay, I'll get more information about that Eight of Swords. I feel like you're more than ready. It's like when I see this particular card, I see someone who's all dressed up and ready to go, but our mind is stopping us. It's just the mind that is stopping us. So we got to get back into feeling our physical body, being more in tuned with the present moment, right? Because these swords are really just trying to steal your time, your energy. Those are like energy suckers. But anyhow, we do have something here about a new beginning here. This is also connected to that inner child. So there is a situation where we can feel safe to open up. You may be involved with someone now or in the future that may be really sensitive. So you do have to keep in mind that gentleness is the key, and gentleness with yourself is the key too. And not trying to be or take things too seriously, just have fun. Because I see something about maybe, a social invitation here, time to collaborate with another, right? Time to collaborate. Okay, I want to get a little bit more with that Eight of Swords because that kind of came out unexpectedly here. Let's see. But not really, because I know that we were having a little bit of challenge with that. Just having courage or knowing that we have the strength and the endurance to keep moving forward. Let's get more with the Eight of Swords. Yeah. Okay, look at this. My God. Look at this. Toxic relationships can drain your energy and self-worth. Be aware. I specifically was telling you that those swords are energy suckers. Okay, so you do need to clear your energy because some of you may actually be picking up on other people thinking about you. And this is why, I know that it may feel like a curse, but it's not. It's a gift, right? But you got to keep trusting that you're moving through these negative forces or these energies that are trying to just overtake, right? People or situations. And now you may need to be careful too, not to overthink too much because it's, you got to pay attention to whether you're feeling really drained. Because when you're starting to feel really drained, it's because we might be giving into discouraging thoughts or bad feelings. Okay. That's the negative forces at play here. But also, I'm seeing someone who may feel trapped in some type of toxic relationship. And Spirit is saying you need to open yourself up. You need to keep trusting the insights, the intuitive gifts and abilities that you're coming into to guide you out of feeling trapped in something here. And yes, and there is some type of relief here with the Page of Cups because we've started something brand new. Oh. Okay, what else? You're beautiful. Oh my God, you're just pure beauty. A reminder to always see yourself as beautiful as spirit sees you, inside and out. Yes, others are envious of your light, of your energy, of your successes. It will happen, but you're going to come through powerful because you're going to know how to present yourself, how to take care of yourself, how to protect yourself when you need to. Right? So we're not in a place of being vulnerable to, maybe a snake here that wants to strike and bite. Instead, you've come into a place of great integrity that the snake that wanted to bite or strike you can no longer do it. It is in its own place of being in awe and inspiring of you. So it doesn't hold any, power here. See, look at your transformation here. Notice the beauty that you have inside and out. And it's not just about looks. It has nothing to do with looks. But yes, hopefully you're noticing all of those, unique things. And I'm just going to put this out there because I do feel that it's very important. When we're talking about negative forces or evil energy, because evil does lurk in this world, however, you are a light warrior. Those things that people made fun of you about, even early in childhood, pay attention. Those things that they pointed out are your gifts. Pay attention to those things that you were, hurt by. Because those are your spiritual gifts for you to discover. Because whatever you were made fun of is an evil energy trying to stop you from unfolding into your beautiful light. Now, for example, okay, I'll just share it. For example, really short, growing up in my life, whatever. I don't really like talking a lot, but just an example. I've had family member or people even make fun of my hands. I'm just taking an example here. Look at what I do. I have to show my hands, right? I have to show my hands. Being made fun of about my voice, my energy, the little things that they were thinking were quirky. It all played a part in what I'm doing today, right now. Can you imagine if I just said, oh my God, I'm going to believe those people that don't like me, or pointing out things that they think are ugly or different. I'm going to allow that to stop me? No. I found out really quickly that is, evil lurking, trying to suck out light workers. So that energy has no power. Now does it? What else? You're going to be enjoying a period of peace, tranquility, getting to know one another, or, getting to spend time with that special person. But most importantly, your guardian angel is saying, you can rest. I'm in control. Allow me to guide your ship now. You've done enough. Just relax and be at peace, because you are coming into a period where you can have the peace and justice you deserve. What else? This could be the one. Either you have met or you will meet a very important person that is a piece to your puzzle. And yes, they could be the one for many of you, for a romantic partner. What else? Okay, that is it for those. So before we end the reading, let's find out a positive that you have to look forward to. A positive that you have to look forward to. There are other things too. I don't know why I'm talking about. There are other things that gives you clues too about how powerful you are. There's many souls, many light workers that have come close to death as well, maybe multiple times in their life. And that's not to scare you, but that's to just prove how godly you are, in a sense here, right? That you are godly or divinely protected, because you have a great purpose. There's a reason why you are here. You got, oh my God, this is so sweet. Of course, you've got that companionship, because the thing is, you're not meant to struggle or feel alone or isolated. That is not what heaven is telling you. But you do need to be careful, right? And you've learned these things. Trust, distrust, forgiveness, faith, restart, recharge, coming out stronger. But what you can look forward to is really knowing that you have someone divine in your life. And yes, this is your soulmate. I hope that this reading was helpful for you. Love and light. Take care.